Welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking about all the products I used, and I did not use in the month of November. So if you want to see what products I used up or didn't use with a little surprise, then just keep on watching. Welcome back. Now let's do this because we have a few products I've used up, a little surprise, and fun parts. It's always the fun parts, guys. It's always the fun parts. So if you want to see how I did in my project pan for November 2025, then let's do this. Let's start with brows. I feel like I look good in it. We do have my Super Fluff by Maybelline. Listen, I'm still loving this. I'm feeling it's on its last leg. It is, or I used it in November 21 times, which I think is a quite good, usage. I feel like this month I used a ton of the products several times, which I was motivated at the end, like at the beginning, in the middle of then end of November I was not as motivated anymore. But yeah, 21 uses. Again, I'm feeling, by the way, this is in soft brown, I'm feeling this is getting low. It is not yet though, so we're still using it and hoping that this one will be like at the end be finished in December. So I'm quite looking forward to December, to be honest. But yeah, this one again, 21 uses. And now listen, let's talk about a product I was not expecting. What happened? I used my little Catrice brow pencil 11 times, and then I wanted to sharpen it, and does not have product inside. So I used it 11 times and then it was empty. Like, listen, I could have sharpened this, and I feel like if there would have been product left in here, and as you can tell there is none, I think I could have used it several more times, but because there was no product in here, this is finished. Was not expecting that, to be honest, but I'm fine with that. I do use my single shadows either way more, so yeah, that was that. Let's go on with base product, and I feel like for this one I already told you I finished the Essence Jelly Grip Hydrating Primer. I used it 4 times till it was gone. There is a little bit of product left, but I feel like this is like done. You know what I mean? So I'm fine with that. This one I used up, which is amazing. And of course, I pulled in this one, which is the Essence Brightening Up Color Correcting Primer because of my foundation, which I will talk in a second. I used this 14 times in the month. So in general, like I had 18 times that kind of combination on my skin. But yeah, as you can tell, I did use, I think, quite a bit. I do have to like lower the amount of product I put in my foundation because it got a little bit too like cool toned. So I'm not using a full pump in the amount of foundation I'm using. But yeah, I used this 14 times, and I am, to be honest, excited. I don't think though I can like finish this up through like December, because listen, I think like I can make a dent like here, maybe like the same amount. That would be like good. So I'm thinking if I can reach like middle, so 50% of product usage, that would be amazing, just saying. So keep that in mind. By the way, let's talk about the foundation. I used my foundation 18 times, as I said, with these primers. 18, that fits. And I did discover that this bottle is not indeed like you can see there. I used it like here. Here is, if I watch here, we are here with the foundation. So if I like use this more, and listen again, this is not the foundation. There is like I feel like a band or something on it, so you never see the real amount. But yeah, I think it's here. If I look through my lighting, I can see that the foundation is here. So I'm like 50%, maybe 45% left. And I feel like this one is a good combination for next year to do the 26 and 26, because then I can use both of these up, which would be amazing. But the other way, I do enjoy that I did pick up the primer. I was not expecting this, to be honest, and I'm super happy that I picked up the primer because together they work amazingly, just saying. Now let's go to concealer. I used my concealer 22 times. This is by House Labs and this is in the shade Fair Neutral. And I feel like it is getting lower. I don't have to scrape off that much product. Normally I have like a big amount of product left on my like little doe foot, but to be honest, it's not. So I'm definitely thinking, and if I scrape a little bit, you can definitely see the scraping. So I'm quite confident that I maybe can use it up in December. I'm hoping, but we will see about that. But yes, that is, I feel like a good amount and I feel like I can use it up. Now, have in mind, the concealer is like a product I've used quite sparingly because I'm color correcting a ton underneath because like deep set pond eyes, and I think if I look like this, you can definitely see like the purpley shade still. That's kind of funny. Like, look at this. Old lady, young one. Yeah, but yeah, this is, again, I used it 22 times. Now, a product I've used up is my Peri Para loose powder. This one I used 12 times and then it was empty. And as you can tell, there's nothing left inside, which grateful. I am so, so grateful for that. But yeah, as I said last time, there is not a ton of product, or was not a ton of product in here. And again, it still lasted 12 uses, just saying 12. So this one I've used up. And then I brought in the Bright and Blur Loose Powder by Catrice, which I've used 11 times. Now, did I discover that this one, because it's a pink powder, I can't like show you. This is a pink powder. Did I discover that this stuff is pigmented and I'm to pay for that? Yes. Yes, I did. Now, will I do a thing about that? No, I won't. Because I'm thinking, because now I have this empty drawer, I'm thinking maybe I can put a little bit of this one and like water it down with loose powder, because I do have translucent white powder, and then I can maybe make that a little bit better happen. I will use this. Listen, I'm not I will not like use this up in December. I didn't, no chance, not a chance at all. But I think I can use it still. It is, if I put it lightly, I still can use it. I feel like though for me it deepens up like my concealer for the brightening. And again, because this is a pink powder, it looks way more pink on me, so that is not a good thing. Should have known that, but I didn't because I was trusting it. But now again, I use a really, really fluffy brush. This is just too pink for me and my undertones and my eyes, just saying. But yeah, I used this one up and this one I did not. Let's come to, listen, I am so excited to show you these because this is so good. I will talk about my contour and bronzer. And no, I did not use up the bronzer. Just saying. Let's start with the bronzer though. This is by Catrice. This is the Winnie the Pooh limited edition bronzer. It's in, I think it's called Love. And this is how it looks like at the moment. So I am quite confident I can use this up in December because there's just a little bit of product left. As you can tell, there's one of the lines left and a little bit of highlighter, which I'm pretty sure I can just ignore because I don't think I'm like swirling in here like Mad Woman. But yeah, I'm thinking I can definitely use this up in December, which will be fun. Love it. And yes, I do have a ton of other bronzers, but I will not bring in another bronzer till 26 and 26. So when I use this up, and this goes for all of the products I'm showing you today, I won't bring in for December new products because let's keep that real, all of them will not be finished that 1 month. So I think for 26 and 26, I will definitely bring in like new products, exciting products. I mean, listen, this one will probably stay for 26 and 26. And I'm thinking this one will be finished by then. This is the Dasique Weekend Blending shading, and this is in Cool Blending. I did purchase today. By the way, this is the, like, look at this. This is also quite low on the sides, which I am quite excited about. I'm not sure if I can finish this in December, but if I can't, this one will definitely go on with me in 26 and 26. And again, for bronzing, I will definitely pick another one. But I did also order the Peri Para V shading one. Like, they're all kind of like sounding the same, just saying. But I did recognize when I did my declutter for bronzers, highlighters and blushes that I don't own another like powder contour. So I did order the Peri Peri one because I had two of them already and I love them so much. So I did pick up another one. So when that is empty, the other one will go in. So, but this is Nesta. So yeah. This is, I think, a great progress, just saying. So yeah, that works quite well in my favor. Let's talk about my eyeshadows. I am excited, to be honest. I've used them 14 times this month. And if you ask yourself, I did right on them. As you can tell, did you see that? There's another pan. Listen, I do hit pan on these two shades quite, I won't say recently, it's not recently, but I used like this white for my inner corner normally if I do that, and then this one I used for my brows quite a few times, but I switched because this is quite warm toned. I switched to this and this shade, so this for my outer tail and this for my inner part. And as you can tell, there is a little pan. I am so excited. I was hoping for this. Also, I switched to these shades if I do my makeup with that palette, which I did. Sometimes I switch to these two pans because they're a little bit more neutral leaning, which this one is quite warm. So yeah, I am super excited. This one will also be, by the way, in 26 and 26. I feel like that could be great. And I love to do my like brows with the colors, just saying. So yes, I'm super excited about this. This is kind of fun. I love it. Let's go to the motions with my little Joycey concealer thing. If I used the white for my inner corner, I normally layered it underneath this one. I used this 4 times in the month of November, and I feel like I did not do a big dent in it, to be honest. There is a big pan in it already. So, but yeah, I did use it a little bit for my inner corner today. By the way, in this look, I did not. But yeah, that is kind of fun. And again, I am still trying to use this up. It's not as easy as you think, just saying. I also used my setting spray 6 times in November. And to be honest, I think for next year, I will not, I'm thinking like there's probably at least 50% in here or in the bottle. But I think for next year, I definitely will bring in like more glycerin based one. This technically is a fixing spray, so it's not like what is this one? This is a hydrating spray. I use this one, I think, like more often to spray my shadows or whatever, like give my skin a little bit of moisture back. This one I will use just to fixate my makeup. So I need to consider this next time we're doing this. But yeah, this one I used 6 times. And then before we come to lips, let's do the other 2 products in question. I used my Lash Glue 4 times, which is kind of interesting, but we're going with this. Did I use the other one up? I think, but last month. So yeah, I used this 4 times. And again, this is a quite new one, so not a thing. And then I have my Lash Princess, which I used 13 times, I think. This is the burgundy one. I am in search for the purple one, but I couldn't find it in stores. So it probably is like online exclusive, which I absolutely hate. But this one is a beautiful burgundy mascara. I use it every day when I do my makeup. Like, it's a really nice kind of a shade of burgundy. Is it the most pigmented? No, but I feel like it's kind of nice and it holds up, which always a good thing. Let's come to lips. My favorite. We do have my Kylie Cosmetics. I used my Kylie Cosmetics lip liner 20 times. Now, listen. This is my absolute favorite shade. It is my absolute favorite contour for my lips. I do love it, and combine it with the lipsticks, which I will show you, and the lip gloss, which I did today. I've used this as my base, and then I used both the Pat McGrath lipstick and well as the Charlotte Tilbury gloss on top, just to give it that look. If you was asking, probably not, but yeah, do absolutely love this. And I feel like, listen, I don't do a ton of progress with these kind of lip liners, but again, I definitely think I love this. I did use up though the E.L.F Glow Retriever Lip Oil. I used it 6 times and then it was empty. And I have to say, there is like a little bit of product left. The problem is I don't get it out. I can't like move it. Of course it was laying down, so it's not like, now you can see a little bit that it's not it's not going, I can't pull that, and I have to say I'm not keen to scrape off with one of my little scrapers that product. So that's everything I will do. I used this 6 times, and then I brought in the Charlotte Tilbury. This is the lip oil. Let me see, this is the Healthy Glow Nectar Oil. Juicylicious Pure Peach shade. I used this 9 times. Now, did I already find a flaw? Of course I did. Like, listen, like, look at this. I'm just dabbing that on top of the products, and yeah, it's getting a little bit strange. The problem is indeed that you can't like clean that up properly because this is silicone, and if you go on top with the tissue paper, the tissue is glued on that. That is a little bit disgusting, I have to say, but we will do this. I don't care. I used this 9 times, and again, I feel like there is not a ton of product in here. There are 13 milliliters. 14 milliliters, so 0.42 fluid ounces in here. So I think like when you touch this, I feel like the container is way bigger than the product itself. So I'm quite confident that I maybe can use this up, just saying, till December. We will see about that. By the way, just a like little note, did not use that at all this month. And this one definitely will not come into 24 and 26 and 26. Absolutely hated it. Listen, I don't hate it. It's just the color I do want to use sometimes, but mostly I won't. So I will definitely bring in new products for that in the next one. And then the last product is my Charlotte Tilbury lipstick. And no, it's not empty. No, it's not. But almost. Like, look at this. There's a small knob still there. And I will see how motivated I am, because now with that just small product left, it is really difficult to apply, and I'm seeing if I can like, or if I want to scrape this out or not. I'm not sure yet, so have that in mind. If I don't, I won't. I have like tons and tons of nude lipsticks. Have that please in mind. So if I won't scrape this out, I just won't. I absolutely, by the way, absolutely love these. I love this color. I love this in particular. This is Nude Fantasia 4648. This is the Satin Allure lipstick. It is what I'm wearing right now. It's like my perfect nude combination is the Kylie Cosmetics Nude Stone Lip Liner with the Nude Fantasia lipstick, and then some kind of gloss. Doesn't matter even which one, but that is my favorite combination for my perfect nude lip, as you can tell. So this one is stunning, and I definitely will repurchase that at some point. Now, do I own like 50 million lipsticks, nude ones? Yes. This one is, I feel like, though, a little bit special because it has a little bit of a nude yellow leaning undertone, which works fine with me. So just have that in mind. But yes, I definitely think I can use it up in December, which is always a good plus. So let's do a little bit of a thinking thing. I like emptied 4 products in this one, and which one was the other one? This one. I used up 4 products in November, which means I think last time we were by 23. Now we are by 27 products, which means I did it. Oh my god. I was like, listen, at the middle of the year I was like, no, I can't do this, but I did do the 25 and 25, which I'm super excited about. So we do have now 27 empties, which is insane. Now, do I want to still do a little bit more damage and come to the 30 this year? I will. So just have that in mind. I did do my duty and hit my project goal, which was 25 products. I have 27 now. I'm so excited, and I hope you were as well, if I did not like miss anything, but I'm thinking not. So yeah, let's though get the 30 items till December and till the last time. I am so excited. I hope you are as well. If you are and you love project pens, then please subscribe to this channel, be a part of my small little YouTube family. And if you liked this video and you like my content, then just like it as well. Also write in the comments, how far are you along with your project pen? I would love to hear from you. I wish you a beautiful week, and we see us in my next video. So bye guys.